Okay, let me start. Okay. Hello viewers, I'm at my friend's house. I'm visiting today. Grace and Steve, and guess what? Oh my god, they have done farming. They have everything. They have green peppers. They have, you can imagine, it was summertime and they're still their plants are still green. So I asked Uncle Steve to try and explain to us how he does the farming. So Uncle Steve, tell us how you do the farming.
Alright, hello viewers. Now first of all, this is raised bed farming, because the soil that we have here in Texas, in this part of Texas, is clay. And crops don't do very well in clay. Therefore, we've done the raised bed. You see the blocks that we put around. Then we bring soil from the companies that do soil, mix soil. So we have done the veggie, this is called the veggie soil, it's under there, and we cover it with mulch. All this is mulch to prevent evaporation and all that, so that when we put in the crops and we do the water, the irrigation, the soil stays moist. Right? Now this bed is empty because we just got it ready for the fall season. So it's empty for now. But the second one we see there, my wife can explain better. My wife can explain better because we have the kale in there.
Alright, hi viewers, and I'm happy to be with my friend. She came to see what I do, and first I would like to let you know why we decided to do a little bit of some backyard gardening, because we like to eat organic foods and fresh foods too. So me and my husband decided we're just gonna do something a little, if we make it a hobby, so when we're free we just come up here in the evenings or early mornings. And so this is the next part that we just planted this last week. So this is kale, okay, and it do well during fall season when the temperatures are a little cool. So we just planted them about a week ago. They are about a month and a half since the time we planted the seeds. So we cleared the garden, and like my husband say, the soil here is the gray soil, kind of absorbs water quickly, and it tends to get hard when it dries up. So we had to add soil from outside, and we put the mulch. This prevent, if you see these are rare over here, this is all mulch, so when we water it kind of keeps the ground cool. So these, in the next couple of weeks, we'll start eating our green kales, and it's very healthy and nutritious. So if you know, a lot of vitamins, so this is what we do. And so this we try to because watering, sometimes we're not home, we lay down this drip, and then these little pipes here, they are drip, so that way they can water the garden. We just start it on from the main line, and it will water. So once we plant, we don't have to come every day to water the gardens. Now we just the drip will water in the morning, early morning, and then late in the evening. And in 2 weeks we're gonna have some yummy kales to eat.
Yay, that's amazing.
And on this other side here, we have apple trees. I love to eat apples. So this is an apple tree. It did have a produce last year. No, early this year, but we're looking to have more produce maybe from next year. And to my right here, this is another garden. This we did early spring this year. We have a lot of bell peppers. This season we have very good produce. If you can see the produce we have here. And this is all organic. We don't use any fertilizers. We don't use any soils mixed with chemicals. This is all organic. From the soil to the compost. We make our own compost from the leftovers and the cuttings that we have. We put, just like that garden, that part over there, this is the same. We prepared it. You can see also we have this mulch. It prevents the weeds coming out, so I don't have to keep coming and pulling the weeds out. I don't like that part. So this is how it is. These are the bell peppers. If you can see, you're doing very well. We are very happy. And they start off from green, and when they grow a little longer, they start turning yellow, so you can harvest them. If you like them green, you can harvest while they're still green and younger. When they grow, like they in the mid, so they turn yellow orange. And then if you keep them longer, they're gonna start turning red. So that's the difference. The same plant, but just the stages of life. You start off green, yellow, orange, and then eventually you keep them longer, they're gonna turn red. Okay, and so we have all these 4 parts. It's all bell peppers, but we do also have, my husband likes to eat, what do you call this, the hot pepper, for those who like hot pepper. We have hot pepper here.
They're good for soup.
See the same.
Making soup.
You start off green, and then the ones that are a little older, they will turn red. It's like, I'm gonna show you from the same plant. So you see, my husband likes to eat them.
Oh yeah.
I'm not so big on hot peppers, but he loves them. So you can make hot sauce. We can freeze the wheat. Sometimes women make sauce and freeze it, you know. But that's for another day. We'll go over there and we'll show you how you can refreeze. So we don't buy green peppers, hot peppers. We grow them ourselves, and then we'll freeze them for next year.
And
Yeah.
this is how you tell whether they are ready.
Nice.
This one is ready.
Oh, you is it bitter?
You can try.
Oh no.
You see how little weeds this? You can just pull them out. You know, it's easy to pull them out. Yeah, and you don't want to leave these on the garden because they're gonna grow. So just pull the weeds out.
If you come over here, you'll see that these complete red ones over here. Come over in. See down here. This is the red bell peppers. Yeah,
Oh,
these are the ones that are ready. Now they start off like that. Now this is a different fruit. This is for yellow. This is for red.
I'll get some for myself.
And so they are different like that. This side here. Now this is a yellow pepper. This is a yellow that's already done. So that one's ready for harvest.
Ooh,
All right.
this is
And we have
amazing.
kale. No, this is actually spinach. That's spinach. And that's a grape plant that you've put in there just to line up the fence here.
Okay.
All right. And as you can see, we have the irrigation all through the garden.
Oh, this is great. You're doing an amazing job here. Organic farming.
We also have fruits. This is
Cantaloupes.
cantaloupes. It's very easy to grow them. Actually, these just grew wild. We had not planted this. We had planted the year before, and we were not intending to grow them this season because we had a lot and were freezing them. But they decided to come out. That's why you kind of look. It doesn't look very good over here, but that's okay. So we were not using the backyard a lot last summer or this summer. So you can see we have a lot of fruits coming out. All this is fruits, so we'll give them for about a month or so. and they've been doing very well. So yeah. So this is cantaloupe. We do have also here watermelon. This is a baby watermelon. We have a bigger one up here. Watermelon.
Oh, this is really big.
Also watermelon. This is watermelon. They just grow. Yeah, Texas is for those who are in Texas, that's kind of went bad. So we're gonna leave it there. It will just grow next season.
How long does melon take to grow?
It takes about I'll say 3 months. Because this one we planted like early May. So it's May, June, July. By July, August we were already having
ready to harvest.
Yeah, and they once they start producing, you can eat them for about 3 months.
What about cantaloupes?
Cantaloupes the same, but cantaloupes tend to produce more. They are higher in yield than the watermelon.
Okay.
The watermelon likes a big space because when they grow, they're huge.
They spread in
They
everywhere.
spread quickly.
Okay.
Yes, on that garden, we kind of left it alone because the watermelon and the cantaloupes were
So they
taking
can give
over.
watermelon space.
Yeah. So this is honeydew. We just harvested yesterday. Actually, we had a lot of friends and family had visited. So
And it's good for juicing.
yeah. So this is honeydew.
Very sweet.
And very sweet. Yep. So yesterday they came and harvested. We had a lot of fruits here, but they harvested. And we made them juice and fruit salad. So you can see more watermelon, more cantaloupe growing up.
Nice.
This is
good
compost.
job.
So like I said, we like growing our food organic. So this is leftovers from foods. If you look behind you, there's this. This is compost make for making compost. So we'll put the leftovers in here, and at least every 2 days you turn it over so that it can mix up. And then after about 3 months, we'll take it out and we'll move it over there. So that's almost ready. So we can use it for the next
So you
season
move
for
it
planting.
to
Yeah.
this bed, this
Yes.
compost bed. Okay.
That's compost. Yeah.
How long does it take for it to be ready, to be transferred to the garden?
To transfer it to the garden, I'll say about maybe five months.
Oh,
Because
5
you want
months?
it already completely burned out. Because if you
Okay.
put it when it's not ready, it will produce acid gases and acids, and it's gonna burn your plants.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you want it when it's completely ready. So we have maybe another couple months for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of plant is this one?
This is grapes. Grapes do very well actually here in Texas. So we just grew this vine here. It's about 3 years. You can see there are little ones coming out here. The grapes. We had a big harvest last season. So this is coming out. Sometimes they'll come out during summer or fall season. So, but you want to chop it up, trim the vines towards fall, so that they can sprout again by early spring next year.
Okay.
So by around June, July, you'll have big harvest, and then you want to trim them again so you can make the stalk strong.
Wow.
Yeah. So we've had this plant for it's going to about 4 years now.
Wow.
So last
So it doesn't dry up.
It does. It doesn't completely dry out. But what happens when fall season comes, it will shed all the leaves out, and you might think it's dead. But it's usually not dead, because when spring comes, it sprouts back again.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why it's
amazing.
important to trim it during fall season, so
Okay.
it can sprout out and come out strong the following season.
Okay. So which plant is this?
This is asparagus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, asparagus is what is called a perennial crop.
Mm-hmm.
Perennial goes on year after year after year.
Mm-hmm.
This one is known here in Texas to last 35 years.
Wow. It doesn't
And
dry
what
up?
happens- It doesn't. It just comes back every year.
Mm-hmm.
So So this was an experiment that I did here, and I'm hoping that it will stay for 35 years. What happens is you eat.
How do you use it?
You eat the real. Okay, now this one doesn't have it yet. It takes about 2 years before it produces those shoots. You cut the young shoots, and that's what you eat. It's very nutritious. Asparagus.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that that one will overstay a lot of people here. Okay. Now this is a apricot tree. It fruits in the spring.
Okay.
So right now it's just building. All right. And then in the fall it all dries up, just like the what do you call, what we have there? All these, even the apples dry up. The plums all dry up. So this one is gonna dry up as well.
It seems like a big tree.
Yes.
Do you sometimes prune it?
Yeah, when it dries up, then I prune most of it.
Okay.
So most of it stays pruned. Otherwise
Okay.
it overgrows.
Okay.
And since it is better to have 2 of them because of the pollination, so I'm planning to transfer this one over here so it can be both of them, and then they'll have a bigger produce.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
And that's, did you explain about this one? This is the Grape Tree, which does very well in the spring as well. Fruits in the spring, and I see it's also now it's fall time, and it's having fruits. All right. So we will see whether it will fruit this time.
Okay.
But this also, some of them last 100 years.
Okay.
So that's they do very well here in Texas.
Nice.
All right, and this is the sweet potatoes that you had here. They don't do very well in the cold, so they are also summer plants.
Oh,
all right?
they're seasonal.
They are seasonal. Yeah, most of the things that we have, most of the crops that we have here, they don't do very well in the winter.
They dry up.
They dry up in the winter. So now, since we are in the fall, we're expecting to have a bountiful harvest here.
Okay.
Okay.
So next time I come, most of the plant here they'll dry up, or they'll...
In December, that's when they dry up. Then we have the dry season is December, January, February. End of February, it starts to warm up, and they all come back. All right.
Okay.
Now here, this bed normally will stay overgreen all year round, since it's in the shade. Now when the sun is hottest, it's in the late afternoon, and this is the west side, so this gets a lot of shade. That's why you see this is the ginger that's doing very well, and this is green chard, and this is yellow chard, I think, and you have a lot of ginger. Okay, now the rosemaries do very well in the spring and fall as well.
Okay.
But they don't like the cold, they die out, but they come back.
Oh.
So most of these things come back here. That's why I'm saying this one is an evergreen
zone.
Zone. And in the back here we have also a grape tree. And this one. This one dries out in the winter.
Fall time.
But springtime it comes back heavy. Yes. And this tree, this is a plum tree. It does very well in late summer.
Okay.
Late summer, that's when we get the fruit from it. This one hasn't fruited yet, but we're expecting it to do that next year.
Okay.
These in the pots. This is blueberry. We have them in the pots because they like acidic soil.
Okay.
So if you plant them in the ground, they dry up.
Okay.
So you have to plant them in the pots and add an acidic fertilizer.
Okay.
Alright? But they do very well when you do that.
Okay.
Alright? They don't like a lot of water. That's why we don't have a drip in them.
Alright.
So we have this. Actually, we have 3 pots. This one, and that one. This one back here. And it's also blueberry.
Oh, those are blueberry. Oh, it seems
Blueberry.
like you have all kind of plant and fruits here.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. We like to eat them.
Wow, you're little farmers.
Yeah. So that's it. Now these are the spices that
The herbs?
we mostly use. Yeah, herbs and spices. We have, I think this is either dill. I think it's dill. I think so. Then these are for the shy. Let's see. What is this? Sometimes I can't tell them apart because they look.
Do you
very
have
much
them?
alike.
I like cooking with them. I like them.
It might be that one down there, or it might
This
be.
one?
You see the way they grow, they're very similar. Now this one is.
And Oregon.
Yes, and peppermint. I know we have
Oh, peppermint.
peppermint, dill, and can't remember the other one. Now this is strawberries.
Oh, there's a strawberry.
Yeah, they do very well in the spring. Now in the fall they die out and come back again in the spring.
Wow.
And that is it. I don't think
seems like
I think we've
you-
covered everything. The what? Ginger. Yeah.
Which one is ginger? Let me
This-
step over there.
that's ginger.
This one. Oh. So you harvest the other roots, the roots now.
Come and look at this one. Yeah, so you see how they grow. So these are the roots.
Oh, that's what you harvest.
Yeah.
Okay.
When it starts turning like that color, drying out, then you know it's ready. And
Okay.
you just pull the whole
So
thing.
you plant the seed or you plant the roots?
Cuttings,
Or the cuttings?
root cuttings.
Oh, root cuttings. Okay. Oh, the okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that's it. That's blueberry.
Blueberry.
That's blueberry and that plant.
Blueberry.
Blueberry.
This is plants.
Wow. Mr. Stephen, Grace, we really appreciate on behalf of those Overcomer TV, KA TV, I appreciate for your time and I hope viewers will love this. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
We can start.
Hey viewers. Oh, I want to show you what I got from Stephen Grace. Oh my God, look at this produce. I'm gonna take home these. These are red pepper and yellow pepper and green and maroon. Wow, this is amazing. At least and honeydew. Grace, what do you wanna say?
Well, thank you very much. So this is Rosemary will be able to take this with her so she can use it and she can make a fruit salad, whatever she wants to do with it. So also she's gonna take with herself red pepper and yellow peppers, whatever, orange. So yeah, so she can make you the yummy what you call it? Kideri?
Kideri, making jahe.
Yeah, jahi.
And at least I'll save for 2 weeks. I'll not go shopping for.
She's not gonna be going to Sprouts to look for organic
Or Aldi.
fruits or Aldi or whatever she shops. She already got it here.
Thank you.
Healthy produce, all organic.
Thank you. And if you'd like to buy some, anyway, you can contact me and come. I will connect you to Grace.
If you want to learn how you can do your own garden, backyard garden, kitchen garden, most people call it, or backyard garden, you'll feel free to get back with Rose Overcomers TV, and she will connect you with us, and we'll be happy to help you make your own garden and start producing your own vegetables and fruits.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, viewers.